I was late on that hit.
I was early. Are we even musicians?
Show's canceled. Forget the show. Andy,
What's
Conrado, 5, 6 other names. Estrella, how you doing?
up, dude? Good. What's up, Carson Stewart?
Oh, no, don't say it. Don't say it.
I
No.
guess you can call him Stuart Little. Can he just call you Stu? You don't look like a Stu, though.
No, that's like a 60-year-old man. I don't want to be Stu. Or that's like the loser kid of the friend group, like growing up.
Stu?
Yeah, like that's the kid that they always pick on.
Or they don't invite anywhere.
Yeah, or they do, and they're just like, who invited Stu?
Yeah, sorry, my mom told me to take him along.
Take him. Oh my gosh. Andy, what's new in your life?
Nothing.
Nothing? What do you mean nothing?
I came across some fake news recently.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a great segue, actually. We're trying to start some new segments on the show because we're not that interesting.
Apparently not.
We're not.
Our figures is testament to that. How many views we got? 0?
We averaged 9. We did it, dude.
Yay!
Yeah. So we're going to try some segments. Maybe the algorithm will like us now. So this one is called Metal News.
Fake metal news.
Well, no, it's not fake, Andy. You keep saying it's fake. I mean, it's so absurd it feels like it's fake, but like we've been looking at a lot of different news sources like Loudwire, like Pitchfork, like
Metal Injection,
like,
yeah,
Metal
whatever.
Injection, like any of these. And like they're a little late to the game at giving news, and we want to give you guys some like great metal news that I thought was
we
really
have
interesting.
some industry insiders.
Yeah, so like we've been culling those people, and we're just like, why is no one talking about this? Like,
I got this first one.
yeah, you have here's the news here. Like,
So I heard.
you heard, okay?
You remember when that news broke in October? Mike Portnoy was rejoining Dream Theater.
Yeah, it's huge news.
That was fake news, bro.
What do you mean it was fake news?
He didn't join Dream Theater.
What?
He joined a Dream Theater tribute band somewhere in fucking Oregon or something.
Oregon. It's not a spice, dude.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Origami. Origami.
Well, that's crazy. He joined a cover band.
Yeah, basically. And I think the guitarist, he's not really a guitarist, he's a ukulele player.
Whoa,
Yeah,
this is
man.
a crazy tribute band.
There's no keyboard player, it's an accordion player.
But it's still James LaBrie singing, though, right? He's
No
still,
comment. He signed an NDA.
They show up. It's like James is there, Mike's there. We're like, where's everyone else? John Myung is just in the back, like stone cold.
Playing an acoustic bass.
No, he's not even playing. He's in the crowd, dude. He's
That was the best rendition of Metropolis I've ever heard.
on ukulele, vocals, and drums.
Yeah. Don't forget the accordion. And I heard Mike Portnoy is playing the Hello Kitty drum kit.
Yeah, the Hello Kitty
like
one.
one
Yeah,
cymbal,
yeah.
2 toms, and the kick. That's
Kick
it,
too.
right?
Yeah. I think that's the lineup. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, double bass. What?
no.
Who needs that?
None. I mean, if you have the Hello Kitty kit, like, I mean,
You got your bases covered with that. I think
Yeah.
you're good.
yeah.
You're
You're
good.
set.
Yeah. So that's the real news.
Another topic. Good and Gather did not reach out to us, so now we're just sleeping in bed with other sparkling water places like Topo Chico, mineral water. Drink it. Ah.
And La Crux
La Crux, that is how you say it.
or La Croix.
No.
No, La Crux. Okay, it's La Crux. Sponsor us, please.
No. Topo Chico, sponsor us, please.
See, they got the glass bottles like fancy people.
Yes. Nice. That was good.
Yeah, we've got.
We're swapping places. I was doing the burps first.
I mean,
and
you know,
now-
I gotta contribute
You do,
in some
you
manner,
do.
right?
Because before I was just like I was the
It felt
the
one-sided,
barbarian.
to be honest.
It really did.
Yeah. Hey, there's I'm listening to a few new bands
Okay.
lately.
Okay.
And I was wondering if they're heavy enough for you. I mean, like, does it go hard?
Does it go hard?
Our new segment. Nice segue.
I feel like every time we have to do it, we have to be like, does it go hard? And it's just like a
fine.
Zoom.
Okay, let's make it a tradition.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Good. You want to do it same time?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Does it go hard? Oh, that's true.
Let's do it one more time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Does it go hard?
The plan is by like a couple episodes away, we will have that in sync and we don't even have to count off.
Yeah, it's just we're getting used to it. Oh, thanks. Anyway, so I was listening to Creed.
Okay. Creed, does it go hard?
Thoughts for you.
Okay. Yes, I think they do go hard. I think like I know recently they've been making Creed like this like guilty pleasure band. But there's stuff like I remember a couple episodes ago we were talking about the halftime performance that they did with like the freaking dancer. Like I think part of the reason why that's funny is because it is good. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It is just so over the top that it is funny.
100%.
But like we wouldn't be like if it wasn't good. Like if it wasn't a catchy thing. But I think people are looking at Creed and they're like, that's freaking freaking lame.
They've been unfairly lumped into the same category as like, Nickelback for like meme quality.
Yeah.
But that's another band. I think they're pretty good, Nickelback. But that's for another episode.
No, let's talk about it right now. Does it go hard? Nickelback.
Wait, I'm not done with Creed, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, I don't know. It's not a guilty pleasure for me because I've been listening to them since I was in my teens, which was in the early 2000s, which I'm dating myself here.
Because you're 60.
70.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember...
you're Stu, not me.
I remember the Civil War.
You're like, I remember. You're really angry about them tearing down those statues, huh? You're like, I was there.
It shouldn't have happened. But yeah, I think Creed goes hard. I mean, they got the heavy sound and everything.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, Mark Tremont, I think he still does it today. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you want to Google this, intern?
Yeah, we have a new intern today. Last week we didn't. Well, no, the last 2 weeks we didn't.
We didn't have budget. We still don't have a budget.
We still don't really have a budget.
He kindly said, yeah.
Yeah. So our guy Nimrod said, yeah. What are we looking up?
Can you check out if Mark Tremonti is still with Mesa Boogie amps?
Mesa Boogie amps.
Mark Tremonti.
Imagine pitching
Tremonti. T.I. Mesa Boogie.
You're like T.I.
Goddamn interns. Oh yeah, he's still with Mesa. Yeah, so anyway.
Okay.
In the 2000s he was using all these full stacks, like dual rectifiers, triple rectifiers. Mm-hmm. And it gave him a heavy sound, man. So you can't go wrong with humbuckers plus like modern high gain cranking amps. You're gonna get a heavy sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'd say sound wise they go heavy, but like, man, the song themes, it's like it sounds very 40-year-old divorced dad on a Friday night.
Yeah, 100%.
But I still love it.
But like, why is that bad? I don't know.
It's not.
I think, I don't know. I think it's just like if you fully just dig it 100%. Like I remember we were like it was New Year's at your house. And I think you put on the playlist and it was a lot of stuff like this. And I was like, I remember sitting and looking at our buddy Josh and just being like, this is great playlist, like,
yep.
But like unironically, but at the same time jabbing at it. Cause it's like, well, yeah, if I like went on a date with a girl and she's like, oh yeah, you have aux. And I put on, can you take me higher? Like,
I'm not sure if she'd react.
Get me out of the car.
Hey, I feel like it'll be a good barometer if she's worth it or not. If she's like, how did you know this is my favorite song? I'm like, oh my god, you're meeting mama. You're meeting mama. I'm taking you to mama.
She's like, I just bring her to my mom, and she's like, well, she has no education. Like
she dropped out of high school. She has a job, 3 kids. She doesn't know who the father is.
Teeth. And I'm like,
but she likes Creed.
But mom, she likes Creed.
Mom's gonna be like, hell yeah, son, here's a ring.
Why did my mom turn in? Hell yeah, brother. Like,
those statues shouldn't have come down. That's Carson's mom. No, I'm kidding.
No, it isn't. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Next band, you racist.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, wait, we didn't answer it. What is it? Nickelback. Does it go hard?
For me, yeah, dude. They had like a lot of good songs, like really legitimate good songs.
Yeah, I think the meme aside, I think there's good songs.
Yeah,
but it still falls in that same like category as Creed, where it's like
dad rock.
Yeah.
Is it considered dad rock now?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, God damn, I'm old.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding who you truly are, son?
That one, I honestly thought some stuff was going to come out. So
okay, yeah. I would better hide who you are.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that one was a risky one. I just like...
It's like green.
Oh, green?
I don't know, man.
What do you think I eat?
I don't know. I watched The Exorcist.
You're like, Carson is
possessed by Scott Stapp.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so I think we're both in agreement. It's like Creed and Nickelback fall in that same thing. I think anyone that follows us, the 9 people that follow us that are metalheads, are just like
fuming.
Yeah,
fuming.
They're like, this isn't a metal podcast. You're like,
it's gonna be. Hang on.
We're gonna turn 9 into 7. It's gonna be great.
We're actually gonna be talking about 7 for your part later.
Oh yeah,
that's another segment. But second band. Third, because we talked about Nickelback.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So this will be our last one for today. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Limp Bizkit.
Oh, that goes hard for me. Dude. So, okay, again, I was there when they came out.
Yeah.
All right. Those statues shouldn't have come down. So I remember wanting to get the album, what was it? Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Yeah.
So I was afraid of asking my parents to get it for me because that parental advisory tag.
Oh yeah,
and the cover is kind of freaky.
I forget what the cover is. I'll put it up on the screen, but I kind of want to see it. Oh yeah, can you look up the Limp Bizkit
Chocolate Starfish album cover?
I forgot we have an intern today.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there.
Right there. There you go. That's the cover.
Oh, that's the cover?
Yeah, that's the cover.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, I get why you were a little...
No, so I was like, how old was I? Like 10?
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, my mom would be like, no.
Yeah, see? So I'm like, should I ask my parents to get this for me or will I just get like a talking to? So I asked my uncle to get it for me. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, sure, dude.
So, dude, I hid that album for years.
I see.
From my parents, because I was like, oh my God, they're saying fuck, they're saying shit. Oh my God.
I do think that is interesting because like I remember talking with some of my cousins and even like take like say like Nirvana's Nevermind, and like my cousin Mitch was talking to me about like how like to listen to that, like he would like have to have headphones in his room, and like he would be like constantly looking at the door, like as he puts his CD in, because he's like,
him and I had the same experience. It's like fucking porn. but music, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely say 100%. It goes hard. It is heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, as fans of Limp Bizkit,
no, it's huge. Like I think I don't know. There is something about like this whole show is kind of framed because we got really obsessed with the documentary, the Woodstock 99, which it is crazy. I think there's some parts that are definitely overblown, and I think
it's fucking hilarious.
It's just like, no, it is so funny. I still think my favorite part, because like I'll get to the Limp Bizkit part, but the end, right? Sorry, I forgot I can't hide who I am. So, no, that was a good one, dude. That was like textbook. No, so it's the end. So it's like this 3-week. I mean, like people are like literally, I'm not exaggerating, swimming in poop. Like it is chaos. It is chaos. And so the third day, like people are leaving. Like, they still have a stack.
Sorry,
I guess something smelled weird.
I didn't fart. I just burped.
Okay, so it was a stacked lineup still on that third day, but everyone was leaving because it was literally chaos. People were throwing things down. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, but it's crazy. So the last band, I think it was like Red Hot Chili Peppers and then like Megadeth afterwards. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't care what the lineup was, but it was the end, and it was getting to the point where people were starting like fires. They were actually starting like big bonfires,
as people do,
but like not like, oh, this is great. Like freaking Willie Nelson's playing, and like we just have a bonfire, and it's freaking awesome. Like, no, it's like this is a bonfire, and this is scary. Like this is like actually
like an out of control
fire. Like they were like ATMs, and I guess they were like opening it, like literally tearing them down. Chaos. So the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm taking way too long to tell this story. It's really not that funny.
I'm getting bored.
I know, for sure. Everyone is. They clicked after the thing. So no, so what is it? So the Red Hot Chili Peppers play, they do their set. Flea's literally naked. He's naked
as usual.
Well, no, there's still shows that he's like not naked. That one.
Oh yeah, because he had underwear.
Yeah, no,
big difference.
That one he was just
completely like birthday suit, bro.
Birthday suit. Yeah. So they play, they do their set, and then they get off the stage. And so I guess like the organizer for Woodstock, who's like in deep trouble because this thing is a mess, and he goes, Anthony, like the crowd is too crazy out there. Like you need to like
control them.
You need to control. Like can you just please, like you have an influence over them? Can you just say something? And Anthony's like, I got you, bro. And then they go out and then they play a cover of Fire by Jimi Hendrix. And it's just, I don't know like how big of a middle finger he gave to that guy, but it's like, oh, it's just fires out there. Let's go. But sorry, this was all talking about Limp Bizkit, but Limp Bizkit, like that, when they're like tearing everything down while they play Breakstuff, like it is back to that like Creed, like Nickelback kind of idea where like, yeah, it is kind of like silly, but at the same time, there is kind of a root of like, oh, this is actually really sick. Like this is a super heavy thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's something that's like innate that you resonate with. And I think that's why people like metal, is there is something that is like, you can't explain that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That it hits some spot. So like, we can laugh about that HBO documentary, but there also is that other side of us that is like pretty cool. You know,
that's cool. Badass.
Yeah, for sure.
That's badass. So, I guess you could say that Woodstock '99 was a meme, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, he got the signal. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're now labeling the memes. I mean, I will submit some memes, but this is now officially because, guys, some of the memes Andy sends me, I'm just like, why did you send me this? And so we're now labeling this segment Andy's Gross Corner. Yeah.
Yuck! For this episode, okay. Nimrod, hit it. Shark. So what do you think? Gross or not gross?
Very. Can I be so honest with you?
Absolutely.
So when you sent me that, I didn't watch it. And when you showed Nimrod, I didn't watch it until now. And I didn't know his leg was gone. Because there's some that I'm like, I already know what's going to happen.
Bro, I'm actually happy that you didn't watch it, so we get like a genuine response out of you.
I was like, my heart actually dropped. I was like, oh.
Okay, it's gross because there's two things, right? So obviously the man.
Okay, well, no. I actually want to contribute to Andy's Gross Corner. You see the one that you're literally clicking on right now? Yeah, that one. Do it.
Married, of course he drinks my milk more than the baby.
I'm Jay. I like to pee on her in the shower.
That is not.
Dude. I guess she likes her showers golden.
No, I love the spin on all of these memes because those memes are so dumb. I'm a drummer, and of course I break sticks. Shut up. Shut up.
Says the drummer.
Go do your thing. Go play your instrument. I don't need to hear. I'm a drummer. Of course I play during sound check. Like, stop.
I'm happy you're speaking that way. Because remember when we were rehearsing as LACEDAEMON? That's how the three of us heard you.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, Anthony, we should probably sync up the hits.
That was actually Anthony.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's also how you sound too. You're like, oh yeah, did an extra note. And I'm like, shut up. Like,
I'm like, every note counts, bro.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, now actually play the one I was gonna play. If you had
the one below
the
Shark,
one right next to
yeah.
24 hours with me, and I couldn't say no. What would we do?
It's basically an 8-hour arm workout, and it's made up of 16 mini workouts every half an hour throughout the day for 8 hours straight.
Is that what you do in your free time?
I sent that to like as you do, like it is interesting how social media has evolved where like how I keep up with people is just sending memes. Like there's people I haven't like actually talked to, but I still consider them a friend. It's because like we're constantly sending
I think it's the new generation's way of saying, hey, I'm still thinking about you, bro.
Exactly.
You know.
And so I sent that one because I mean like that, and I sent it and I was like, oh, that's kind of like me. Everyone was like, LOL, you. And I was like, aw. I mean, like, part of me is like, oh, you know me. But then the other parts, I'm like, I need to reevaluate my decisions.
I think we all do. Why are we in music? Anyway, let's not talk about this because the last time we did, I got really depressed, dude.
The end of that one, you were like, can we look at even like the meme we watched at the end? You were like, this isn't working.
I'm like, I need meth now.
I need meth now. Come to Bakersfield. All right.
Wait,
so
hang on.
Oh,
before we go to the next segment, I got something for you.
Okay.
Okay, folks. If you remember the last episode, we were giving them shit because they didn't have a rice cooker. Well, guess what? Today's the day.
No. I thought this was for Roxanne.
No.
And I was like, this is really interesting.
If it was for
rapping for even Roxanne. Is this a little card?
Yeah, you should open it first.
I should open the card first. Okay. Bro, why did you put so much tape?
I don't know. Roxanne wrapped it.
Oh my gosh. Is this a Starbucks gift card? Tool. I'm going to use it. Still going to use it. For those of you who don't know, I just quit my job at the Starbucks Corporation.
That's why we put the gift card on there.
And so now I have a Starbucks gift card so I can go back.
How much?
And I don't know. How much is
$5? Can I see?
I don't know. That was my question I was going to ask for you.
Oh, dude, we don't even know, man.
What if it's no dollars? That would be the best.
Oh, you have to register this gift card.
Did you not?
Let's do it after this.
Wait, no. For you to get it out, you would have had to pay for it.
Somebody paid for it. It was lying in our apartment, dude.
And it's also Christmas themed. I'm sure there's $0 on this.
Let's check it out later.
Okay, we'll check it out later. Okay, I feel like I'm on Christmas morning. It's April.
Hence the Christmas card.
Hence the Christmas card. Oh boy, I hope it's a bike.
It's a PlayStation.
That'd be a funny twist.
That happens to cook rice.
Okay, so I just put the rice in. And then I put water in it.
Yep.
And then it just goes.
And just flip the switch. And then forget about it.
Just like my dad forgot me. No, I'm just kidding. I love my dad. My dad loves me. It's fine.
Mr. Ezel, are you going to take that shit from your son?
It does oatmeal too?
Bro, you can connect it to Wi-Fi too.
Why would I connect it to Wi-Fi?
Because it can order DoorDash for you.
No, why would it do that?
I don't know, because...
Wait, no, are you joking with me? That makes zero sense.
No, it's not. It's because lately, I've been...
We see you're cooking rice. Would you like pizza as well? Like, it's like, what?
Carbs on carbs.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now Carson can cook rice.
Now I can cook rice
like
properly.
the rest of us civilized
people.
monkeys.
Monkeys?
We're all monkeys.
I didn't say that.
You're a monkey, I'm a monkey, Nimrod's a monkey.
Okay.
We're all monkeys. Just evolved. Sometimes not really. Like
Sometimes.
Like this podcast. We're not. It doesn't show our evolution.
No, we go way
we
back.
go way we regress.
We
regress. Neanderthals. Anyway, I wanted to prove that we're not really Neanderthals.
Okay.
So we have this one new section. What's it called?
We didn't even name it.
We haven't. It's just this thing. We write shit,
We write stuff.
and then we're gonna analyze it like
we're gonna
fucking nerds.
Analyze it like nerds. But honestly, people watching this are probably nerds. So this is from, I think a lot of people disagree. They think Diabolical Twins is the best off the EP.
That's what he thinks.
Created to Destroyed is still my favorite. I think it's the most fun to play on drums. I don't know. But I don't know, there's something about this. I do think the main riff, even listening to it like the other day, I was like, this is all over the place. That, like, I remember trying to learn that.
I wrote that in my bedroom in my parents' house.
I know you
in
told
the
me
sticks.
that. In the sticks. And like, guys, I was in the practice room. What I do, like I guess what this will be doing is going through the process of how we do stuff. So especially with anything complex like this, or like sometimes I'll do this with any track that I'm learning, is I will do like maybe 2 or 3 times, like if it's a brand new song, where I just go like literally nuts, like trying to understand the song. So like I'll run through it and just do a really, really sloppy rendition of it. And then after that, like maybe that second time where I get like a good sense of like what the song is, then I'll be like, okay, let's really nail this section and what it's doing. When Andy gave me this song, I literally, like, the words I used to describe it even in my head is I was like, I'm fighting this song because it is just all over the place. Like, our bassist Anthony was like, just read the sheet music. I'm like, that is not going to help me right now, dude. So basically, like, how we wrote the songs is like Andy would write most of like the core of the tracks, and then T-Rock or Anthony,
our bassist
would then like refine or maybe add some sections.
Well, him and I write together
you guys
all the
wrote,
time.
Yeah.
So we pass back and forth, like files back and forth, like, what about this? What about that? What about that? And so when we're happy, we're like, okay, now we're going to export a PDF and to send it over to the drummer, Carson, right here. So
yeah. So
he's got his own process.
And then my process is really like, they really like working out a Guitar Pro. I'm not buying the service. Like, I don't want to.
And you don't need it.
Yeah. I don't need it. Like, it makes no sense. Like, for me, it just doesn't make any practical sense to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And me, like, writing down the notation of what I'm doing is going to take 10 years. You know what
Absolutely,
I mean?
yeah.
And like, I just want to record it. So I would you can export PDFs out of Guitar Pro, so then they would send it to me, and then I would look at it, like if I needed help with a section, but otherwise it would just be all auditory, like understanding of the song. And so the specific, like, I remember, like, this song is very cool, but the coolest part, and like we'll put up the transcription of it, is like the 7/8 section that happens like only twice in the song. But like I remember the first time like really playing it with you guys, I was like, this is
it grooves hard.
Like, it grooves hard.
Yeah.
But it's really tricky. Like, I remember trying to understand it first, because what you like as a drummer, you're trying to. What I kept trying to do with this band was take their really complex ideas and do. I'm not likening myself to the drummer from Meshuggah, but it's like. The drummer from Meshuggah is like doing the complex things, but also adding ostinatos and things that still make it feel like 4.
Absolutely.
And so like that's what I was trying to do with LACEDAEMON stuff. Is I was like, it still needs to be like accessible. People still need to like feel the motion, rather than it being chaos. So, what is it? So the 7/8 section. So the rhythm of the digga 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 digga. So like I kept looping that over and over again. And then basically what I would do is like I would start literally playing on the hats, like the and so I'd just do it with the feet, all the hits, and then after I would try to figure out where the backbeat is and then replace those kicks with the snare. So it's and that was basically that section. And then you're doing like some crazy, like you're like doing like half step, like
oh yeah. I'm doing some minor second things above it. It's not necessarily diatonic, but honestly, this section is not diatonic. It's more chromatic. So to add to the chaos of it, I was just like, let's put like some shitty Meshuggah dissonance in there. So I'm like, minor seconds, man.
Minor seconds.
Up high.
Yeah.
I really didn't think about scales or anything. I just like, oh, I like this. Maybe I should come here. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So after me like literally botching the description of how it sounds, I will play it right now real quick. Okay, great. So you heard that. I'll edit it in.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I don't know. I always think it's interesting going through the process and seeing like how people dissect certain things, because you think very analytically, and I'm more like, okay, I need to hit stuff. I need to hit stuff, but I need to make it feel coherent and like gel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which you guys are also thinking of as well, but even like when I write guitar parts for like more simple stuff I'm doing, I'm not even thinking like, oh, I'm gonna do minor seconds here. I'm just like, what sounds fine, you know, like
where for LACEDAEMON, there are places to do that. Like just great example is the 7/8 section where I'm not thinking about scales. I'm not thinking about, oh, this is the major third, I should probably start from. No, it's because it's chromatic and it's chaotic. I just wanted to like, oh, that's cool. Oh, hey, this sounds chaotic. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So I didn't think about, analyzing stuff. I just wanted to sound disgusting, which I think we did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, I guess that's our episode. We ran through everything, and hope
it felt good to me. So
yeah, feels good to Andy. It feels good to you. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in, the 9 of you.
We'll see you next episode, guys.